Hey guys, Diamond Ambassador Sally Lewis here, and I'm so excited to be a part of this Going Gold training series. And today I wanted to talk to you about realistic expectations when it comes to being intentional in starting conversations, filling your sales funnel, and realistic expectations around rejection, hearing the word no or not getting responses immediately. Um, you may have been able to go silver accidentally, like we like to call it, or been one of the people who have been just filtered into this beautiful referral program that we have. But going gold is something that is not going to happen accidentally for most people, right? It requires us to have a different mindset change on intentionality and on deciding we want to go gold and beyond. We want to have a growing team. We want to help people refer people and not just do this willy-nilly, right? Because if you can go gold, you can go diamond. It's a rinse and repeat thing of talking to people yourselves, signing up VIPs yourselves, and helping them refer and create this beautiful system of referring and growing this beautiful community. So intentionality is the key word today, but we also need to be intentional with ourselves when it comes to mindset and expectations. When you start to message people, when you start to reach out, when you start to create conversations and even post regularly, you can start to believe the lies that no one's listening, nobody wants this, and you're not getting responses because it's your fault or something you are doing wrong, or maybe there just isn't anyone out there that I know that wants this, right? It's not true. I'm here to tell you that is not true. A normal response rate when you're intentionally reaching out to someone is like 1 out of 10. 1 out of 10 messages that you send will get a response. And that response might be, no, thank you, not right now. That response might be, please don't message me again. That response might be, yes, I'd love to hear more. But the rate of response is not your responsibility. The creating the conversation and opportunity for people to tune in to what's possible for them is your responsibility. So, handling that rejection first starts with shifting our expectations. We're about to start reading a great book. And if you're in the beginning of your journey going for gold and you have not read Go for No yet, I would strongly encourage you to do that. Because it's this different mentality of the answer is always going to be no to the questions that you don't ask or to the people you don't reach out to. It's always going to be no unless you can weed through the no's to find the yeses. And a lot of times the no's aren't really no forever. They're just not right now. And that not right now is because people need more information. People need more time. People need to know that you care before they're going to care about what it is that you have to tell them or sell them for sure. So that comes to our funnel, right? We are going to talk for just a second about something that is a normal thing called a sales funnel. We like to say that we're not in sales, but the truth of the matter is sales is just serving and providing people with an opportunity to solve a problem that they have with something that you've got to offer them, right? So it's kindness, it's loving someone with an opportunity to solve their problem. But that funnel is a funnel, regardless of what you want to call it and how you want to think about it. It's our job to put people into the funnel. It's our job to love and care for them and give them enough exposure to hope and to truth and to helping them recreate thought patterns before they are ready to drop through your funnel. Now, why and how long they stay in your funnel is based on a lot of things that are out of your control. Maybe they have had a really tough health journey. Maybe they've been to doctor after doctor after doctor and tried thing after thing, and they're jaded and really just not in a great place to try something new yet, right? That might mean they have a while to be in that funnel before they're ready to hope and to try something again. Maybe they're super duper smart and they might have some ignorance in the area of natural wellness, but have a lot of street smarts or book smarts in the area of Western medicine. They might take a while to be in that funnel, right? Maybe it's someone who's been hurt by network marketing before or tried and failed multiple times to work from home, and they think they're just not cut out for this or it's too hard for them. They're going to be in that funnel for a while. But regardless of why and how long they're in that funnel, it's our job and our privilege to help provide the opportunity for them to be in our wonderful, fun funnel of plexus. Okay. Exposure rate is also something that's important. So you just heard a training from Emily about posting on social in a way that's going to expand your business and actually help your business grow. If you are posting intentionally, that is exposure. If you are creating conversations, and I'm going to tell you some fun and easy ways to do that in just a minute, those are exposures. Used to be people needed like 8 to 10 exposures before they were ready to try something new and say yes. Nowadays, with the crazy social media marketing explosion with things like Amazon and good grief, you're on Instagram for 10 minutes and you've got advertisements all over the place, right? We are inundated, and in effect, we're desensitized to what people are trying to sell us and how good it might be for us. So the exposure rate has gone up. I think it's somewhere between 15 and 20 exposures, which means conversations, posts they've actually seen and interacted with, maybe real life conversations, seeing you with your pink drink at the gym. These are all exposures, right? So it's our job to provide the opportunity and expose people to the possibilities and that this is a real thing. We're consistent, we're credible, we are full on believing that this is going to help them. Like, we have to drip that out over people, encourage people, all of those things, so that while they're in that funnel, they are picking up what we're putting down. They are getting the things that they need to help their walls lower and lower and lower before they're ready to hope or ready to purchase. And then after that, it's on us too to begin to develop a customer service experience that allows them to have a good experience. And Plexus provides us with a lot of great tools for this. Our Go app is going to be amazing for that customer experience. But we want people to see good results so that they stick around, because attrition is also normal. They're also not all going to stay on their products, even if it would be great for them, even if they'd be wonderful at this business. Not everybody's going to do it, and they're not going to do it long term. So it's important for us to continue to fill our funnel, continue to create conversations, and to continue to add people consistently, so that when you're working toward gold, you got those 17 to 20 orders, you're referring consistently and you're helping other people share their wins and refer as well. Quickly-ish, so that the attrition isn't happening. Attrition is just people falling off the wagon. Maybe they pause their order. Maybe they say, I'm not ready for this, or this isn't right for me right now. Love those people where they're at. And yes, it might stink, but you're constantly creating conversations. And so you can love that person if they need to step away, even if you're going to have some good clarifying conversations. You don't depend on them, and therefore you can love them a little bit better. You're not desperate for them, right? And when we can do that, you will find a lot of those people, it could be a year from now, it could be 3 years from now, will come back and try, and they'll be ready, and they will have a great experience and see the results that you always knew that they would be able to see. So attrition, how to handle rejection, filling your funnel, all of those things. Let me leave you guys with some easy ways to get into the habit of creating conversation and starting conversations. Yeah, it doesn't have to be difficult, right? We're not sending people a novel like I did when I first started. You don't have to send them all the information. You're just starting a conversation. You're just connecting with someone. So one things I like to do, if you're posting regularly, be sure that you've got a list of engagement. I try and remind our team that if you can have a list of at least 25 people that are like people that you want to see what you're doing. If you were like in Facebook and you're like, man, I wish so-and-so would see this post. Guess what? the algorithm says they're not going to see it unless you are engaging with them too. So have a list of people that you are going to actively engage with throughout the week, especially before you make a Plexus post. Maybe that means you're going to their stories and responding or hearting their stories. Maybe that means you're going to their timeline and commenting on the last picture that they made, sending them a message, telling them happy birthday, all of those things. That's going to help create more traction for the people you actually want to see, not just your Plexus friends commenting on your stuff all the time. Okay, now we're going to talk about starting conversations and things you can do to daily start conversations and be filling that funnel. Birthdays, Facebook birthdays are great. I love that because you are connecting with everyone on your Facebook friends list over the course of a year. Every single person. And so you can easily just send a birthday message that's going to connect your Facebooks. You're able to tell the algorithm like, hey, I care about this person, and they will show them your stuff too. Obviously, it also helps that people know that you are aware that they exist and that you care about them too. Take that a step further with someone that you know could benefit from our products or would be great with our business opportunity, and actually send them a message. Something that I do regularly is send a birthday message and invite them to try a sample. I'll say, I would love to send you a little birthday gift, some samples of things that I love and have really helped me in my life. Totally free. Would just love to send that to you as a little birthday gift. What's your address? 9 times out of 10, people don't turn down free stuff, especially on their birthday. So send them an active, send them a hydrate, something that's yummy, that's going to help immediately. And they're going to be able to see the effects of this and see how simple it is. That also allows room for more follow-up and creating conversations around our products and what they could do for them. Intentional listening is something that we also like to practice. And that just means you're listening out for keywords and indicators that someone has a problem you can solve, whether that's in their stories, on their feed, overhearing something at church or at the gym, someone talking about their allergies or their kids not sleeping, or their kids always sick, or they are not sleeping. Maybe they're talking about digestive issues or how hard they're working in the gym and not seeing results, or that they are struggling with fertility. All of these things are things that we can have wonderful and caring conversations about and say, hey, I overheard you say this. And I've actually had some friends that have dealt with the exact same thing. And if you'd be open to it, I'd love to connect you with their story just to see if it might be something that would be, that might be something you would want to incorporate too, and see if it might work for you as well. Easy things, but that intentional listing helps you build your list of people that you know could use what you have and create engagement and intentional conversations around that. If you are getting people commenting on your post and liking your post, send them a thank you. Tell them like, hey, thank you. I'm putting myself out there because I know this stuff works. I really believe in it. And I just really appreciate that you took the time to thumbs up and like that post. If you ever have any questions about it, I'd love to talk about my experience and if there's anything that these products could do for you too. And then, of course, do not negate having an intentional list of people that you are reaching out to on a regular basis. A cold message does not have to be scary if you can reframe your brain around creating a conversation starter and a connection in order for someone to be provided with an opportunity. And you may not know that what they've been praying for, right? So we get to be the ones that fill the funnel and love people through it. The Lord is also at work in all of that. We have had multiple people that have messaged someone or started a conversation off of a Facebook post, and we didn't know they were praying for an answer at the same time. So allow the fear to subside and just do that intentional work of creating an opportunity for someone to say yes, or even to just start paying attention. And in all of that, you will be able to have enough conversations going to add 3+ people every month and to train your people to do the same thing. It's a rinse and repeat. Again, if you can go gold, you can go diamond, because it's all about going gold. If you could do that every quarter even and helping someone else underneath you go gold, you will be ruby, senior ruby, emerald, going to emerald extravaganza and creating this legacy business, multiple star business, just by following these simple steps. So go for gold. You can absolutely do this.